Abolishing stamp duty favours the rich. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. I have my morning stein of coffee and I thought we'd have a look at this article shared by realestate.com.au regarding the abolition of stamp duty and how it unfairly favours the rich or the blue chip suburbs. Now this seems to be the same old argument that, well, is obviously created to generate clicks, because I don't think anyone is really that stupid after studying journalism to not understand how taxation works. If you pay more, you get benefits when their taxes are removed. It's really that simple, guys. And blue chip suburbs, well, they're going to pay the most because they pay the most for their property, so they pay the most for these BS taxes, guys. It's that simple. It really is. But I thought, this is worth looking at least to get an insight into how these people are framing these arguments. Because, these states, all of our states are addicted to stamp duty. Victoria is in trouble because their revenue from stamp duty has fallen down. So scrapping stamp duty could save homeowners hundreds of thousands of dollars and help boost the economy post-pandemic, experts say. Buyers in blue chip suburbs would fare best from the abolition of the hefty upfront tax, but being considered by state governments, realestate.com.au data showed. Yeah, well, yes. Everyone's going to cop a hit with stamp duty. And what do you get for it? They stamp a piece of paper and file it away. It frustrates me. Then you got to pay other stamping fees and other charges and all these things. Having gone through this process, it's just unfair. So, Turak, wow, they don't, not pulling punches. They just go straight to the top end of the market. Those greedy bastards in Turak. Look how much they're going to save. Oh, come on, do people fall for this stuff, guys? There's this type of rhetoric, the rich get the benefit from tax cuts. Does this really make sense anymore? Do people fall for this? Let me know in the comments, guys. Because the thing is, of course, the rich are going to get greater benefits from tax cuts because they pay a lot more tax. It's just simple mathematics. Actually, considering how many people don't even have any money set aside for tough times, how bad our financial education is here in Australia, maybe this is right on the money. Maybe people do fall for this type of stuff. Turak house buyers would save a median of $242,000 if the transfer fee was dumped, making it the suburb set to benefit from the potential change. Well, yes. Come on, guys. This is not news. This is mathematics. It's really simple. It followed by other pricey pockets in East Melbourne, Deepden, Canterbury, and Middle Park. The cost of buying units in Ashburn, Canterbury, and Balwyn North could be up to $67,000 cheaper, the research shows. Well, if anything, this research, I love how they call it research. They're just dividing one number by another. Anyway, it just shows you how much stamp duty people pay, guys. Why they want to encourage more and more investment in property. Why they want to bring more people over here. Why, bringing international students in. They put a demand on rental property. Then they want to settle here. That's why, guys. Because of this. This is another tax we pay. It shouldn't be called stamp duty. It should be called tax. Every time we pay a levy, a fee, or a surcharge, it should have the word tax in there. And people should have to pay all their taxes. No pay-as-you-go anymore. People actually pay it themselves and then feel the pain. Oh, then we'll get a shift in the Overton window real quick, I tell you. Across Melbourne, a home owner could save a median of about $39,000 on a house and $29,000 on a unit. Now, if you think it's unfair, guys, that the people in Turak are getting a $242,000 and then just the average is only getting $39,000, you need to go and do maths for living again at school, okay? If you don't understand the differences, if you're reading this and thinking, oh, that's unfair, it's simple mathematics. Look at the average cost of a house in Turak compared to one in the rest of Melbourne. So, and buyers would also save money on units. There you go. There you go. That doesn't look like there's too much foam stuck on that one. You'd hope. Upside Realty Chief Executive Adam Rigby said, gradually replacing stamp duty with some kind of land tax would help boost the market after the pandemic. You see, there's more and more talks of a land tax. How about we just get rid of these bloody taxes? How about we just get rid of some useless government departments, okay? Seriously, I'm sure there's a lot of fat in Victoria, definitely. What about all these library programs that you have, all these stupid things in the libraries, you know, reading hour and this stuff with, what is it, where they're having all the nutcases come in and read to kids. Cut that, there's $100,000. There's lots of programs you could save in Victoria. The pandemic came at a time when the property market was just starting to recover from 18 difficult months, in which not only prices but liquidity was down, Mr. Rigby said. By removing stamp duty, the government can simultaneously help to improve housing affordability and assist in the nation's economic recovery. You know, he said the upside could encourage seniors to finally downsize, which would add more stock to the market. And then so those seniors downsize, and then the next generation buys and saves that stamp duty tax. But then all of a sudden they introduce a land tax. And they cop it again. What do you reckon, guys? What do you think? Realestate.com.au Economic Research Director Cameron Kusher said the tax was inefficient and inequitable. It falls on the shoulders of only 4 to 6% of people that purchase a property in any given year, he said. It impedes the mobility of our labour force. It is passed on to tenants from landlords through higher asking rent prices, and presents a particular burden for families, retirees, low-income earners, and the unemployed who need to upgrade or downgrade housing as their life circumstances change, he said. Morell and Corrin director and buyers advocate David Morell said it was unlikely the change would happen soon, despite potential benefits of the reform. Of course not. They can't afford to do it. They need the money, guys. The states are addicted to stamp duty. The government can't afford to lose that revenue right now, especially after such a huge hit to the economy, he said. Oh, I'm sure, you know, Victorian Labor has other sources of revenue they can deal with. I'm sure it'll be fine. Plenty of Aldi bags going around, isn't it? Stamp duty and land tax. The latter, now paid only on commercial properties and investment homes, was forecast to bring in $9.5 billion into Victorian coffers this year, which is about 40% of the state's total tax. The pandemic is tipped to send property prices tumbling 9%, blowing a hole in stamp duty takings as sales volumes also fall. So, Toorak, they saved 242. Those rich guys in Toorak. But look at the sale price, guys. 4.2 million. East Melbourne, 184, 3.35 million. Deepen saves 157, 2.8 billion. How about we only have stamp duty on properties over $5 million? Canterbury, 150 roughly on a 2.7. Middle Park, 150 on a 2.7. Units, 1.2 million in Ashburn for 67,000. I mean, just have a look at these prices, guys, and taxes that people are paying. This is affecting the market. So, I mean, is it disingenuous the way they're putting it forward? You know, that only the blue chip suburbs will get it, but everyone will get a benefit, guys. People who are, I don't know, particularly if you go on Twitter, all these people who are angry that the well-off are getting these tax discounts and all these advantages, just don't understand basic mathematics. That's probably the biggest concern that I have from all of this. What do you think, guys? Do you think that removing stamp duty and then introducing a land tax will be good for property? Can you see them doing it for the benefit of the citizens, or is it just going to be a worse tax in the long run? We'll have to see, guys. What would you rather? Would you rather pay stamp duty, or would you rather pay a land tax? As always, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and you'd like to support the work I do, there's a few things you can do. You can join the channel on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us simply by liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. You can use our affiliate links at Amazon or eBay or Independent Reserve and Kucoin. You can send us gold using Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, buy our merch from HeiseSays, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.